Hi, did you know that when the Catholic Church was founded in the 10th century, the Ethiopian Church in Africa was already 500 years old? A deeper look into the spiritual system along the continent will show you that many cultures had the same idea theoretically, but they called them different names, as we do today with God and Allah. Generally speaking, African religions hold that there is one creator, God, the maker of the dynamic universe. Myths of various African people relate that after setting the world in motion, the supreme being withdrew and remains remote from the concerns of human life. According to the myths of the Dika people of South Sudan, God withdrew from the land when the first woman lifted her pestle to pound millet and struck the sky. The story, which is found in many traditions across the continent, explains that although this withdrawal introduced toil, sickness, and death, it freed humans from the constraints of God's immediate control or free will. Despite general belief in a supreme being, the cults of high God are notably absent from many African religions. Prayers of petition or sacrificial offerings are directed toward secondary divinities who are messengers and intermediaries between human and the sacred realms. In West Africa, among the Ashanti of Ghana, for example, elders regularly pour liberations and offer prayers to Nyame, the creator, giving thanks and seeking blessings. The most significant aspect of the Ashanti ritual life, however, is the worship of ancestors who are considered guardians of moral order. According to the methodology of the Dogon in Mali, the creator, Ama, brought the world into existence by mixing the primordial elements with the vibration of spoken word. In Nigeria, the Yoruba hold that the Almighty Creator, or Oluran, oversees a collection of secondary divinities, the Orishas. Similarly, in the Great Lakes of East Africa, the supreme being, Mulungu, is thought to be omnipresent, but sought only in prayers of last resort. Clan divinities are appealed for interventions in most human affairs. Among the Nuer of South Sudan, as well as the Dika, God is addressed in prayers of petition only after resources to the secondary divinities have been exhausted. African religions emphasize on maintaining a harmonious relationship with the divine powers, and their ritual attempts to harness cosmic powers and channel them for good. All these communities did an excellent job trying to figure this out until the white man came into the picture and figured out these forms of worship. When the white man came and figured out where these forms of worship were taking place, for example, the Igbo in Nigeria, their power and place of worship was in sacred forests. When the whites figured this out, they just burnt down the damn forests in order to destroy the sacred growth of the Igbo people. So this is how they started to dismantle and disorganize the people, because they violated their sanctity and what people believed or thought to be what they knew. With the Yoruba of Nigeria, they tried to capture the king and capture the palace. But were they doing all this just for religious reasons? Or was it just for basic human greed, envy, and jealousy? Because from the documents they sent back to Europe, they explained how they found cities that were laid in grids. They drew some of the pictures. They talked about these walls that people had built, these beautiful palaces. 2 centuries later, they betrayed us and we became slaves in our own home. It gets crazy because this is how our history was lost, and we get to think that that's how it always was. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please feel free to subscribe, and if you like the video, hit the like button, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.